Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Shapez. Let's get to it. Let's look at what we've got going on here. I don't think we're actively satisfying any goals at the moment. And that's a problem. That is a problem. We've got lots to do. Last episode we set up our pinwheel construction factory here. And we've managed to create a saturated belt of pinwheels, which we're going to need for a couple of the objectives. So let's go after those. The first one that's easiest is probably this one down here, mixing and painting. We just need to run those pinwheels through a red paint factory. We've got that set up way over here. We're going to have to run some belt. There's our red paint station. We may need to scale this too, actually. But we just need to get the parts into here. And then this, get this hooked up to our bus heading into the hub. Then we should be all set. So let's get that going. Man, that's a long belt run. Where are you, pinwheels? Where are you? Nah, yeah, we got to come down and across. In fact, we could just jump in to here if we want to. In fact, that could be a feature of this, where we can come in from either direction. I like it. From underneath or from above. Let's do it. How do we want to do? Down and then over, or over and then down? How about over and then down? Here's our output. Let's remove the trash can and get this thing going. It'll be a long run. I'm going to slowly scroll out. You need if there's a little mini map. Maybe there is. I'm just not aware of it. Okay. How far are we? Oh, we got a ways to go. We got a ways to go. Oh man, we still got a ways to go. All right, let's do this one. I think it was holding down the Alt key or something allowed me to... Yeah, I like it. So the belt is actually traveling downwards, but I can scroll upwards as long as I hold the Alt key down. I'm not exactly sure how far I need to go. Ooh, quite a ways further. Again, I gotta hold down the Alt key, I think. Yep, that looks good. Sad thing is, this may be like a temporary belt that we got to go delete later, but we'll take it. Boom, easy. All right, let's hook into that. You know, we could just kerplunk it like that in this case. Okay, and let's get rid of this. Okay, there's our pinwheels. Hopefully heading into the paint station. That's going to take a while. So we'll check. We're not going to sit here and wait for that to happen. We got a fair amount of paint stations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so maybe we'll be good there. Let's see what's next. That's this guy. Then we talked about getting ready for this. We've got a white paint station we need to make. So let's do that. We've got the paint. That's way down. Ooh, why isn't this labeled? What is this? This is... What is this? A blue paint station? Yeah, we didn't label it. Let's do that. Blue paint station. Boom. All right. Looks better. Okay, here's white paint mixing. Now we need a white paint station. And I think I talked about kind of doing the normal like loopy-doop around. And I think that's going to allow us to scale better later. Hopefully we don't need these blocks because we're blocking them up. Let's do it. I'm going to loop around. And then, oops, there's an extra right click. Let me look at the paint station, see how we do this. Okay, parts up top, and then 2 spaces and the paint at the bottom. Here comes our parts. Boom. Parts coming in to be painted. And the paint down here. Then let's take a look again. How this goes. Okay, paint station. And then 2 spaces between each paint machine, right? 2 spaces between each paint machine, and we want to make sure the paint comes up from the bottom. Let's do it. Here's our paint station. All right, paint's coming up from the bottom. 2 spaces between each one. We'll go with 8 to get us started. And then here are the parts coming into the paint station. And here's the paint coming up into the paint station. Okay, then we need a way out for our painted products. We need an output belt. I think I'm holding, yeah, I'm holding the shift key down. Then we need a way to get on the output belt, to merge onto it, I guess. Pardon my poor clicking. And now it's belts everywhere. So let's do output the painted products down. Out of the paint machine on their way down to the output belt. Then the other half of that journey is right here. What else? What am I missing? Something obvious. Paint going into the paint machines. Okay. Think we're good. Let's mark this. I gotta back up. Okay. And we need that for this. We're going to send circles through. And then we need to send some pinwheels through a blue. In fact, we can work on this now. This whole object. We may as well do it. We got to keep checking these colors. Blue. So some of the pinwheels we're going to maybe pull off of this. Boy, look how fast it's filling up. I like it. Let's take a look at that, actually. Where are you? Hub, down here. Not quite saturated. Must be, let's go check the paint station and see if that's the bottleneck. Looks like it is, right? Looks like it is. We got plenty of parts. We got plenty of paint. Should we scale this up at least 2 more? Let's do it. Because we're going to use this paint station for a bunch of stuff. We may as well get it fully scaled if we can. What do we need? 3 spaces on this one. 1, 2, 3 between each paint station. This one's a little different. And the paint is... we got to rotate to go the other direction. And we want the paint from the bottom, so I'll hit T. Yeah, this one's set up a little less compact. I've got that extra space there I don't really need, but we'll stick with the same pattern. So 3 blocks between each paint machine. We got belts and more belts and more belts and more belts. And mergers, other direction. U products in. Then we need paint in. That's going to be U and U. We need a way out. U, and then a way onto the output belt. U. Now let's hook all this stuff up. How about outputs? Out, and then onto the belt, Paint going in. Up you go. And is that it? What am I missing? We're painting. Boy, that didn't seem to do much, did it? 2 more? How are we doing on saturation? It's close. This belt it's hiccuping every little bit, tiny little bit. Same thing with a paint belt. I say we go 2 more. Try and saturate this belt. Even if we have a little excess capacity, it's not the end of the world. Maybe I should have done 4 from the start. All right, 3 between. Again, our belt story here. Belts. Wrong direction. In. Out. And you. Paint in. Feels like there should be more to it, but I think that's it. I see products coming out. We got some leftover circles here. That's kind of funny. That looks more saturated. Right? We're running a little low on paint. Oh, red is easy, right? Red is easy. Red is easy to do. We can scale that up pretty easily here. Let's do it. We'll do it on this side. We'll do it creatively, maybe. That might be enough. I was going to run 2 more miners over here into this port to merge in, but looks like we've saturated that belt with just 6 miners. Yeah, saturated. I think that's pretty good. Almost. We're not quite there. I don't know that we can get any better than what we've got. The paint belt looks like it's putting out as much as it can. And our shapes are coming in almost without hesitation. We could do the paint. Let's do more paint. That doesn't cost us anything, right? I don't know if this is necessary or not, but we'll try it. See if we can get this to hiccup a little bit. Or something to back up. Yeah, it's kind of backing up here. That's as much paint as we can put through this particular line. Yeah, these last stations are kind of getting starved out. I had a feeling that would happen. Looks like we're saturating the belt, right? So that's good to see. All right, enough of that. Let's check progress. 2.4 thousand out of 3.8. And then one of the reasons I was looking over there at the pinwheel painting is we want to use those pinwheels over here and paint them blue. But let's start with the circles, get some white circles painted up, and then we can we'll see how the pinwheels are doing. Maybe we can steal that whole line. There's a chance that this is going to lapse. We'll meet this objective, and then I'll say, oh, you need 18,000 more red pinwheels. If that happens, we'll just shed a tear and move on. But let's get white painted circles going. We got our white paint station over here. Let's see if we can find some circles. They're not easy to find far out from the hub. The shapes get pretty strange out here in the outskirts. There's some right there. That'll do. That will do. In fact, there's a bunch. Okay, there's our belt of white circles. I think that is saturated, right? Now we need to send those through the paint station, the white paint station. So they'll be coming through here. And then where's the other half of this? It's going to be blue. And I'm sorry, is it? Yeah, it is blue pinwheels. The blues are going to come down here. So that's not too bad. We can hook these together down in this area, maybe. Have our factory that combines them. Let's see. Can we do that? I'm going to divert some of these pinwheels just so we can get started looking at it. And I'm going to divert up here and then come down. Gonna have to hop my little belts here. Hopefully I can get across. Looks like I can, no problem. That's a good argument for keeping this bus kind of tight. We had a bunch of materials that we don't need on the belt. Being sent into the hub, it doesn't hurt anything. All right, parts blue. We no longer need these guys. Let's chew these up and stop that production. And let's run this belt to hold down the Alt key up, over. Run this belt this way, and we're going to bring the pinwheels in to be painted. I went too far. In fact, we can just do not that at all. Avert your eyes. Don't look at that. Forget it ever happened. And let's take out this mess. Boom. Okay, here come pinwheels. We're going to get blue pinwheels out of here. We don't want to send them up to the hub. In fact, I'm going to pull out this whole line and make a marker that says W. That can go. Okay. We want the output of these blue pinwheels. Maybe let's go straight out, down, over. Looks like we just met our red pinwheels objective. Let's see. They don't want any more red ones. Upgrade? Oh, they do. 9,000. Oh, boy. 9,000 of those. And they gave us a new thing to create. It is magenta squares and white circles. We're going to be producing white circles for quite a while. We need 23,000 over here. 6,500 here. Call that 30,000. Pinwheels, pinwheels. Okay, and I want my white circles. Let's get those into the mix. These are the parts coming in. You to you. Those are my parts. And maybe from below we'll do this. Okay, I let up on the Alt key so I could hit the Shift key and change the direction. So we're going to have to go Alt. Sorry. Scrolled out too far and lost my my ability to keep sending creating belts. Okay, those are going the right direction. Ruin this belt for a bit. Okay. Bring this guy down. This belt, I think, is going to be around for a while. We saw we needed a bunch of white circles. Okay, we need to bring this one back. All right, we should get white circles out of that. I hope. I hope. And when we do, they're going to come out over here, and we want to join up with this stuff up there. Should we send these back? Let's do... I'm going to go out this way a little bit. These are our white painted circles now. Coming up. Way back this way. We want to combine up over here, right? These are our blue painted squares. We want to snap these together. We'll have to experiment with how this is going to work. So we're close. How are we doing? Okay, we went past. That's all right. Kind of around here-ish. Oh, not like that. Oh, man. Boom. Boom. We'll clean up the extra belts in a second here. Oh, I hit shift. Hoping I could just speed up the process. No avail. Here's our stacker. Now, let's see. Is it going to tell us? Stacker. Let's select it. Okay, there's our little helper in the top right. When we stack, the one on the right ends up on top, right? The one on the right ends up on top. So we want the white circles to be on the bottom. So if we, can I rotate the stacker? Let's see if I hit the T key. No. Okay. We need to have the, let's take a look. We need to have the white circles on the bottom. And for those to be on the bottom, they have to be on the left side coming in. That means it's going to be like this. Let's do that. I'll leave a little room. Going to be something like I think. Let's find out. Do we have white circles? Here they come. Here they come. I like it. I like it. I think it's something like this. Kind of our normal get out of the factory. Here's our output belt. Oh man, is that it? That looks like it. I like it. Let's let's put belts and just see what we got so far. Is that what we're looking to do? A pinwheel on a white background? Oh yeah. 23,000. We need a lot. We need a lot. And we still need to send red pinwheels into the hub. So we're only using half of our line of pinwheels. We'll see how much we can do. We're not going to be able to saturate all of this, but let's get our stackers down. I need to, let's see, 2 spaces between the stackers. I think we'll do it. I'll set up more than we need Just easier to set them all up at once than start over. But I don't think we're going to need that many. We'll find out. All right, let's get our inputs in there. Boom, boom. The odds of us being able to supply everything in here are pretty slim, but it could be that other products we are able to saturate. Yeah, I see some little rogue things making their way in here. That's from this belt. Let's get rid of that. Okay. And let's do our little output tunnels. Again, I'm overscaling this. I don't think we're going to be able to leverage all this, but it's free. So why not? Here's our path onto the output belt. And now we got to route output products. Boom, boom. And get them on the belt. I like it. I like it. I like it. I don't think we need these. I'm going to pull this back. I don't think we need it. Now I want to get on the bus. I don't want to get on that bus. It's already got stuff on it. Even though we don't need those, do we? Yeah, we're done with these going into the hub. Let's take this out. I'm going to leave the factory just as it is, just like that, but I'm going to clean up the belt. And then I may hook into this. Or better yet, while I'm out here, let's extend our bus. That's going into the hub. I'll hold Alt this time. It's a little harder to go this direction because I can't shift. Extend our bus out. It doesn't matter which one we hop on. Where are you? Looking for my output. Over here. So I need this line to come up and hook into any of these because the bus is not very busy at the moment. And we'll hook in like this just in case we wanted to have stuff come on the same line later or further down the line. There we go. We're doing the pinwheels. And we'll see. Like I said, I think we've got a big backlog of pinwheels coming through the blue paint station, but I think we're going to exhaust this line. And we will not have saturation on this belt for real long. I don't think. We'll see. What else we got? What else we got? This is the one they kind of want us to be doing right now at the hub, right? This one, 3,500 of those. Let's look at the hub. Do we want to name this? I don't think I want to name this. Temp. Let's name it. Whoops. Let's not do that. Everything looks to be working. I'm going to label this temp objective. Just that we look at it, we know it from a distance, we know it's not a real factory or anything. It's just a temporary objective we're trying to meet. Whereas this is permanent, our pinwheel construction. How's that belt doing? Saturated. That's what I like to see. Okay. This guy. Yeah, we were going to go look at the hub. Down here. That is telling us they want this. Cyan, the half of a cyan star with half of a green circle. So we could do green circles. Do I even have a green paint station? I don't. I don't. Pinwheels. Where's our little stars? They're over here, right? Somewhere. We got a bunch coming in here. I'm thinking of using these and splitting them. I don't need to paint them. In fact, what I can do, just put trash on there. And let's unhook these guys. I think I'm thinking of using them for here. Oh, wait a second. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We want them painted cyan, right? Yeah, we want them painted cyan. We do. So we're going to make use of this output belt. So ignore what I just did. We want this hooked up still. We're going to split those cyan pinwheels. And now we need to, yeah, let's set up a green paint station. Let's do that. And maybe somewhere near here. Cyan paint mixing. Would we have, there's green right here. What about a green paint station up this way? There's no mixing involved. It's just straight paint. Let's do it. Let's do it quick. All right. What do I need? 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mergers. Boom, boom, boom. Belt. And then paint, I think, is 2 below the thing we're painting. Is that kind of what we do? I think the product goes up top here. I'm starting to get a little better in remembering this. Something like that. And then our little painter guy. We want supply from the bottom. We want this direction, and then I'll hit T. I think it's like this, and I think we can go just with 2 in between, right? 2 blocks in between. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to put down 8 of these, or close to 8. Something like 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is close enough. And then it's this deal. Just extend this belt. Those are the parts coming in. There's parts, there's paint. Parts, paint. Probably overscaled. Let's do our little guys getting... Oh, what was that? Finished product coming out. Then output belt here. This one can connect up directly, I think. Hop on the bus. And now a bunch of belts. Let's do outputs from up here. Painted products coming out. The paint machine, and then painted products hopping on the bus or output bus, kind of output belt really. And then we want paint going into the machines. That is you. Okay. What am I missing? Something probably. It looks okay to me. Green paint station. Okay, and what we want to do with that, we got green. We want circles coming in. Then we've already got the cyan stars waiting for us to process. Tell you what, let's wrap this episode here. And next, boy, look at these 23,000 of these we need. Let's check that real quick. Let's just check that line. Yeah, I had a feeling it would not saturate, but let's see what it looks like. Yeah, see, it's not saturated because we're sharing the pinwheels with another line. We got pinwheels coming in from the other direction. Yeah, the red ones. We still need those. So this red line of pinwheels and this together probably are a saturated belt. But for the red ones, we need 9,000, about 5,000 more of those. And oh man, 21,000 more of these guys. So, oh, is that? Okay, yeah, that's a white circle. Yeah, so next episode, we will work on this guy right here. We need 3,500 of these. We're going to paint some green circles through our new green paint station. Cut them in half, rotate them, do whatever we got to do, and combine them with some already painted cyan stars once they've been cut in half and rotated as needed. And we'll put those on the bus and we'll satisfy that objective. We'll win the game. That's it for now. This is Glidercat signing off, saying thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate your viewership and sticking with the series here. Pretty cool game, Shapez. It used to be Shapez.io. Now it's just Shapez. Awesome, fun game. Very, very cool. Highly recommend it. Check it out. Special thanks to patrons and channel members. As always, sincerely appreciate your support of the channel. It means everything. And thanks to those of you that have been giving the videos a thumbs up. Appreciate that as well. I'll see you all in the next episode.